Hi you guys, so today I wanted to do a video on how to be creative when thrifting, just as some tips and ideas for you guys if you decide to go thrifting or if you're already a thrifter. So something to keep in mind when going thrifting is that when clothes go out of style, people tend to get rid of them and those items end up at Goodwill or thrift stores. Now, if you didn't already know, fashion trends repeat themselves, so in the future those things become fashionable again. So it's easy to go to thrift stores and find things that are currently in fashion, such as color blocking. A lot of these colors, if you were to wear them alone last year or whatnot, they're not colors that are really that attractive, such as yellow and orange. No one would really go out in a bright yellow shirt, right? So now that color blocking is in, you kind of can do that. So I went to, I think it was Salvation Army, and I found this pink button-up shirt. And I thought it would go well with this yellow skirt that I found at Goodwill. And here I have one color blocking outfit. I also found another green shirt, which would also go good with the yellow skirt. And mind you, all of these items that I'm about to show you are between $3 to $7. One of my tips is to try the clothes on. So if you find something that somewhat grabs your attention or you're not sure if it will look good on you, just try it on in the fitting room. Most of the times clothes look better on than hanging on the rack, such as these capri pants. So when I first saw these, the reason why they grabbed my attention was because I thought they would be good to finish a color blocking outfit. And they have these little sailor buttons on the side. But I wasn't sure of the yellow mustard color. Kind of turned me off. But I thought they were cute, so I tried them on and they fit me really good. And they actually look better on than on the hanger. Next tip to keep in mind is don't always reject things because they're not exactly your size. With shirts especially, I don't always find shirts that are exactly my size. I'm about a 2'4" or a size small. You can go bigger. It just depends how it looks on you because you can always cinch it at the waist. So here's an example of a shirt that I found. Looks like this. And I love the pattern on this. It's like a navy blue. And this is a size 14. I don't think it's going to focus. Size 14 shirt on a size 2'4". So I'm going to show you guys two pictures. One of the actual shirt and how it fits me, and then a second one of what I would do to fix it and make it look suiting to my figure and more fashionable. Now that you've seen the two pictures, keep in mind that I would not actually use the black belt. I would prefer a red patent or a red leather belt because I think it would complement the blue on the shirt. Moving on, speaking of things going out of style and coming back, here is a see-through shirt. And I really liked it because of the patterns of the polka dots and the stripes. If you didn't know, polka dots are going to be in fashion this fall, in trend. This would go well with some red lipstick, some tights. So, I'll show you guys a picture of how this looks on as well too. And one more note. This is a size 10, so it just shows you how you can make something that fits you big look good and make it seem that you wore an oversized shirt on purpose. I know going in with an open mind can sometimes be challenging, but also remember that not everything that's at a thrift store is always old and used. Sometimes you can get lucky and find things that are new. Here's an example. I found this Ralph Lauren sport shirt, brand new with tags. Perfect for color blocking with the purple, and it's just cute. So, you can find things that are brand new. Another thing, not everything that's at the thrift store is necessarily old and out of fashion. The yellow skirt I showed you guys before is from Forever 21, and I've actually seen it at the store currently. So someone just didn't want it, I guess. And I paid $3 as opposed to going to Forever 21 and paying the full price. Even though Forever 21 is reasonable, I just got lucky. another example of getting lucky is this H&M shirt that I found. And this was at the store not too long ago, and I was debating on whether or not to purchase it. And I think it was $15 or so, and I found it at Goodwill for $3. Remember to keep in mind, don't just reject something because it has shoulder pads. You can always take the shoulder pads off. Here's a blazer that I already removed the shoulder pads. I had this in a previous video. And here's a new blazer that I found, which I am in love with. It's just red and has some black velvet around the collar and on the sleeves. And it has a whole bunch of pockets. And then my favorite part of the blazer is the back. It flips right in the middle. So it reminds me of, you know, the circus ringleader, how he has like that jacket that's split, or it's just, I don't know, it just reminds me of a circus ringleader. Now this is DKNY and it's a size 4 and it fits me a little big, but I figured I tried to make it smaller or just wear it as is. So I'll show you guys pictures so you can see better. I just wanted to show you the back. Now the next two items I'm going to show you might be considered granny style, but I thought I can be able to assemble them in a way that will make them current and fashionable and just my own personal style. So I have these red shorts, and these are size 10. Yeah, size 10. And it looks like a skirt, so you can't tell that they're shorts, but they really are. So, because these are so big, and they have this cinching at the waist, so I'll show you guys a picture of how I would use them, and I would actually use them high-waisted. And once again, even though these are shorts, they fit, it looks like it's a skirt on me, so I thought this would be really cute. Next item is this oversized sweater. And it's just lime, like a yellow and a green. And I thought this was a good color blocking sweater, like on its own. I know it is summer, but I live in San Francisco and it is not always sunny. It does get pretty cold sometimes. And I figured even in the fall I might be able to pull this off. So because it is oversized, I just decided to probably cinch it with a skinny belt and just wear some white tights underneath. Not tights, leggings. I'll show you guys a picture. It looks really cute on. So I'm sorry that everything was all over the place and probably not as clear, but these are my tips. Go in with an open mind. Not all things are used. Some things are new and do have tags. You will be able to find some current fashion trends. You will be able to find some things that are already in stores that people just decided that they don't want, if you get lucky. Remember, just because something has shoulder pads, don't reject it. You can always remove the shoulder pads with something like this. I don't know what it's called, but it helps remove the strings. Towards the end of the video, I'll show you how to remove a shoulder pad with this item. If anyone knows what it's called, comment below and let me know. So don't reject something because it has shoulder pads. And if something looks good, but it's just missing a button or the buttons are outdated, such as this shirt, I really do not like these buttons. You can just change the buttons on the shirt. And remember to wash everything as soon as you go home or actually wearing an outfit. Either wash it or if it needs to be dry clean it. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah. Remember, don't be afraid to try things that are not exactly your size. Sometimes they end up working for you. And I have one last creative tip, not really having to do anything with thrifting. So I used to have a jacket, and I really liked the back detailing, but for some reason I never wore it. And then I figured it was because the sleeves fit me kind of like big and bulky. So I decided to cut them off. So this is the jacket. It's just a jean jacket. And then this was the back, or is the back. And then I cut off the sleeves. And you can't even tell. And proof that I cut off the sleeves, here's the sleeve of the jacket. And if you notice, it has the same detailing studs as the back. So I just simply cut it up and made it into a vest. So things like this, when you go into a thrift store, let's say you find a jacket but you don't like the sleeves, you can always cut things up or change the buttons or just simply be creative with it. So here we have the sweater. This is the shoulder pad inside, and then this side has already been removed. So all you have to do is get where the shoulder pad is, and there's strings attaching it. So what we're going to do is undo those strings. Now, it's better if you use this utensil as opposed to scissors, because sometimes with scissors they're so big that you might accidentally cut a hole through your clothing, and you don't want to do that. So you're just going to use your utensil, and it's going to be like a hook. So this part's going to go in. I'm going to put this where the string is and cut through, and it unattaches. And then you do the same thing on the other side. And then your shoulder pad isn't attached, and there's no holes on your sweater. Once again, this is the utensil we used, and I am unsure of the name. I hope that helped you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.